Hi, this is Kerry with Multicopter Warehouse, and today we're going to take a look at the new Mavic 2 Enterprise. Stay right there. Well, the new Mavic 2 Enterprise is here. A lot of you have had questions about what comes with it, how it's all bundled together, so we're going to go through it and talk about some of the features that it has. So it does come in this nice hard case, so that is really nice. It's a nice sturdy case, very Pelican style. Not sure who makes it, but it's a really nice case. Inside, it has cut foam, and everything is included that you would expect. So this box has all the manuals in it. You have your aircraft with one battery, 2 full sets of props, your cable kits, your remote control, your charger, the PA speaker, the spotlight, and the beacon. All of this is included. Now, we cannot post the prices online or talk about the prices here on a video because this is an enterprise product. We have to provide you with prices directly, so be sure and email us at enterprise@multicopterwarehouse.com if you are interested. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the things that are on this. Now, from the outside, this looks just like a standard Mavic 2 Zoom. It has the same camera, it's got the zoom camera on it, and from the exterior, except for one difference, this is identical in appearance to the Mavic 2 Zoom. The big difference is this plate across here. And if we just squeeze that together, oh, we did get a fingernail under there. We take that off, there is a micro USB port. And the different accessories have micro USB ports, so they connect on here to get power and their command signals. Inside, there are a few differences. It has full encryption, so you can password protect the entire thing so no one can get to the data or use the aircraft if it falls into the wrong hands. Also, it has an ADS-B receiver in it. So when you're outside, it can pick up ADS-B transmissions from other manned aircraft and alert you when there's an aircraft in the area. So that's pretty cool. I like that feature. We've only seen that before from DJI on the Matrice 200 series. Now the accessories, like I said, we just pull them out. They just push into place and we use the thumb screws to tighten them down. And I'll get things powered up here. So this is the beacon. This is going to be used for nighttime operations, and it does have a visible range of 3 statute miles at least. So it is very, very bright. So here we have the pilot app. I'll go ahead and click start to get into it. And you can see in the upper left-hand corner, there's an icon for the beacon. So I just touch that and turn it on, and it starts doing its thing. There are no other settings for the beacon besides just on and off. So we'll move to the next one. You can see I'm just going to hot swap these. I'm not going to power down the aircraft or anything. And pull this guy off here. Make sure that these thumb screws are all off. Put that back in here. And we'll pull out the spotlight. And what you'll see is that the pilot app will detect that the spotlight's there. There, it just showed up on the app. And the spotlight is tiltable. So I can go actually a little, it's a tiny bit up, but not much, and not quite down. It's about a 45-degree angle down. So we have the on-screen control here to turn the spotlights on and off. And if we go into the settings here, you'll see an icon there for the spotlight, and we can adjust the brightness. Now, on the ground, I can only take it up to 50%, just because it is crazy bright. At full power, it's 2,400 lumens. So here's a couple shots that I took the other night to kind of show the difference between it on and off. And the shot here where I was lighting up the top of the building, this was only at 10% and I was about 100 feet up. So this is a very, very bright bright spotlight. Like I said, 2,400 lumens, very bright light. Okay, and then we go back here, and whatever those settings were, I can just toggle them on and off. Pretty simple, very powerful light. It's going to be good for a lot of different operations, mostly search and rescue, night inspection stuff. If you're a photographer, you may use this for light painting at night, things like that. So very handy. And then we have the speaker. So a lot of you have asked, well, can you actually hear it over the props? Well, the answer is absolutely yes. It is very loud. It's 110 decibels at 3 meters. So extremely loud. And the aircraft is fairly quiet. So the combination makes for a very usable platform. It is one way only. There's no microphone on here. That would only pick up the prop noise. And like the headlights, you can tilt the system. You cannot tilt that in flight. You have to preset it to what you think your angle is going to be. And now, right here on the screen, we have a little microphone icon. So I can tap on that, and I can do an instant broadcast where I can tap to talk. It will record it and send it to the aircraft. Or I can select play local audio, and any files that I have previously recorded will be there. Let's go into the settings here and go to the accessories. So here's my speaker volume. So I can just add a new one, and this is how I do them in advance. I can delete, rename, and set my speaker volume. At 100%, the speaker will sound a little raspy. So if you're going to be within 200 feet or something of the person who needs to hear it, 80% is going to be ideal. So I'm going to go ahead and crank that down to 80% and just leave it there. And now I'll go ahead and add. So tap to talk. Stay right there. Help is on the way. We will be with you shortly. So I've just recorded it. So now I can play it, and it's playing it from my phone, so I can make sure it sounds good. Then I'll go and hit save. I'll change the file name to stay there. Hit done, confirm. It's uploading it to the machine. Now when I go back to the regular menu, or the regular screen here, and I hit this, now I have stay there, siren, and instant broadcast. So I'm going to go ahead and click on siren here. And it's kind of loud indoors. Now, there's no way to take an audio file that you have recorded and upload to it yet. I've actually made that a feature request to try and get a higher quality audio into it. Otherwise, you have to just record it from here. But you can have a good list of recorded sounds, so they'll play back faster, or you can do the instant broadcast and have it sent over. So people have asked, what's the lag on that? So let's go ahead and do that so you can see it. So I'm going to go to my speaker, go to instant broadcast. Hi, we have you spotted. Please do not move. A rescue crew will be there soon. So that was an 8-second one, and you can see it's only going to take 5 or 6 seconds to upload it to the aircraft. Hi, we have you spotted. Please do not move. A rescue crew will be there soon. Okay, you can see that the lag isn't horrible. It's not, as I'm talking, it's coming out. It does have to send the audio file over to it. So here's some examples where we put it outside at 100 feet, 250 feet, and even 400 feet, and we were still able to hear it. So I'll go ahead and let those play for a moment.
Stand by. Help is on the way. Stand by. Help is on the way. Stand by. Help is on the way.
So you can see, it actually does work. The way I adjusted the audio in there was I tried to get it as close to how we actually heard it on the ground. And at 400 feet, we could hear it. And it does depend on the quality of your recording. If you weren't loud enough on your recording, it's not going to be loud enough coming out. So you need to play with that and get your audio levels right to really make sure that the audio is going to sound good. Now, the only other difference that we talked about with the aircraft to the Mavic 2 Zoom.
You should press silent.
I told everybody. I said, I'm recording.
You do know the restroom is here, right?
Yeah, hold it. The only other difference in the aircraft to the Mavic 2 Zoom or the Pro is the battery. The battery is the same size. They're interchangeable between the two, but the Enterprise battery has a heater built into it for cold weather conditions. It's actually rated to work down to 14 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, there's also the Fly More kit available for the Enterprise, and it's identical to the regular Mavic 2 Fly More kit, but the two batteries included are the Enterprise batteries with the heaters. So that pretty much covers it for the Mavic 2 Enterprise. Hope we answered most, if not all, of your questions. Anything else, please email us at enterprise@multicopterwarehouse.com, and we'll be happy to help you out. Thanks for watching. This has been Kerry with Multicopter Warehouse, and I will catch you next time. Bye-bye.